All right. I had to put in Discord. So I wasn't sure if I was going to actually do a get ready with me today or not. And then I said, you know what? I got time. We can do this. So as you all can see, I'm starting from zero. Okay. I look a mess. I have been cleaning. Okay. Bleach everywhere. I did everything. Okay. I'm pretty sure I will be experiencing chemical inhalation from all the chemicals I just used cleaning up. So if y'all see me pass out, it's probably because it smells like bleach, Comet, Dawn, and everything else in between. So now, so I finished cleaning, took a shower, got everything off. I'm so sorry, y'all. I always have hair everywhere. I took a shower so I can get all of these chemicals off of me, and I'm ready now. So we're going to take ourselves from zero to hero. Oh, my eye. How y'all doing? Hey, how y'all doing? Who all in here? We got Gigi. We got Princess Miss Joy, Kelly. Oh, we lit. We got Chanella, Elvira, Nautica, Ashley, Jess. I get my glasses. Sometimes I get them from Vogue Me. It's like VOOGUE Me. Sometimes I get them from Vogue Me, Zenny, and another place called I Buy Direct. Sky Rhyme says, those brows are fleeky. Thanks, girl. I'm trying to do my brows before I get on camera. That way it's not, taking up so much space. I can't really talk when I do my brows. I literally was just petting X-Man, and I had him like this, and I was like, and now I have hair. Like I can feel hair in my nose. Oh, my God. I'm going to turn into a cat at this point. Princess said, I just got done. Girl, okay, Princess, I cleaned everything. And I probably should have wore some gloves because now my fingertips feel like soft. I think because I got so much chemicals and bleach on them. Like it feels like my fingerprint is gone. That's probably not good. I hope I'm okay. I won't do that no more. From now on, I'm definitely going to wear gloves because I don't know what I was thinking. Probably shouldn't be dipping your hands in bleach and Comet. We got Rose, Vivian. Hey, Brittany. We all were at the meetup last weekend. Y'all, we had so much fun. Not last weekend, but this past weekend. We had such a good time. I also used that pink soft matte lipstick you recommended the other day and got so many compliments. Yes. Listen, a good pink mauvey nudie lip is just so becoming on Black girls. Thank you. I did my brows kind of thinner today. And I did them darker. We got Brianna. We got Sarita, Adrian, Pebbles. Hey, y'all. Let's say SJ9 is giving. That sounds like an agent name. Who is you? SJ9. Like, Agent SJ9. We need to go to the Patreon and see what these bitches talk about. We need to go on the Patreon and get the tea. SJ9. It's giving. Who is you? Okay. I'm just kidding. We got Dia, Elvira. Let's say allergies have me in a chokehold. We got Marie. D. We got Verena, Alyssa. We lit. So I need to clean this table off. There is crap all over this table. I'm just trying not to really do too much until I move. Like now I don't feel like doing shit. Like I just be like, I'm not rearranging nothing. Like the other day I was going to clean out my closet. I was like, I got like a quarter of the way through. And then I was like, why am I doing this? I'm not doing any of this. I'm just going to wait. I'm not about to sit and do all this 2-3 times. I'm just going to wait, do everything at once. But now, a lot of my stuff is so disorganized up here. I just have crap everywhere. So we're going to do a nice, cute little look today. And take ourselves from this. I say, I know you excited not having it. Girl, I don't even have the words, honey. Girl, when I tell you I don't have the words, honey, baby, there is not a word to describe. Woo! The relief. Okay? There is no words. And now, you know, my money can go towards other things. Like, y'all nephew is getting his braces on Thursday. Do y'all know it's going to cost me $7,000 to fix my child's teeth? $7,000. This is why I'm low-key just glad I only have one child. What if you have 5 kids and they all got fucked up teeth? Okay? Everyone, and you can't get one of your kids braces and not the other ones. So if you have more than one kid, that's why I tell y'all, kids are not expensive when they're babies. Everyone think they have to have so much money saved up to have a baby. You don't. You have a baby shower. Everyone brings you stuff. Babies are not as expensive. They're expensive when they get older. Okay? And they want to go to the mall with their friends. They want to do extracurricular activities. They need braces. Okay? This boy grill is going to cost $7 bands. I almost fell out the seat. She's like, okay, so he has to get some kind of oral surgery to remove extra gum tissue that's covering a tooth. My baby teeth is fucked up, okay? I'm going to tell y'all right now, my baby teeth is toe up. So she's like, okay, he'll need oral surgery, 30 months of treatment, he'll need expander, and they calculate everything. I'm thinking this shit going to be $2,000 max. That bitch say, okay, after all the calculation, it's going to be $7,000. How much? How much? Yeah, I'm not having no more kids. Yep, nope, I'm not doing it. Nope, because I don't believe in having kids and you can't do for them. You see what I'm saying? So people that have like 5 kids, your kids are not getting braces. They're not. You're not buying all 5 of them a car. All 5 of them are not going to be in activities. It's just not going to happen. I realize when you have a bunch of kids, you can't really do shit. You can't really do shit with a bunch of kids. Ain't no way you're paying 5 college tuitions, 5 trusts. It's just not going to happen, okay? If these people want us to have more kids, they're going to have to lower the price of shit. Because who the fuck? Who can afford? Unless you're going to have those kids that you keep them in the house all the time and only do cheap or free activities. But that doesn't culture a child. They need to travel. They need to see other places. So I'm like, ooh, child. She said, who said take him to Colombia? Now, who said that? Who said that? Alyssa said insurance paid for hers. Well, his insurance does not pay for his. I have braces on for the second time because I didn't wear my retainer. Make sure he wears it every night. Oh, trust. Oh, you ain't got to worry about it. Oh, you ain't got to worry about it. Zoria say, take nephew to Colombia. Stop. I am so fucking weak. Zoria said, baby, take him to Colombia, honey. Oh, my God. It's just ridiculous. You know, all my kids need my husband's jeans with glasses and braces. I can't. Right. Look, his dad has perfect vision and nice teeth. Why you had to get my teeth and my vision? Because before I had braces, ooh, child. So how do you think your man will handle your pets? It depends on if he's already a pet lover. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's already an animal lover or a pet lover, you're fine. But I'm staying here. I'm not moving out of Atlanta. As of right now, I'm not. All right, so this is something that I have recently experienced. And to be honest, it's not a sexy or pretty process when we talk about the process of having different suitors and, you know, managing all of that until the time comes where somebody come to you with a solid proposal. Now, I always have to preface these conversations always. Now, back in the day, it went like this, like boy meets girl, boy, goes through the actions of trying to get girl. Men back then kind of already knew that relationships had to naturally progress. Okay. Men understood that. Back in my day, we did not proactively offer ourselves up to any man. And any girls that did got the label of a whore. But normal women were not throwing themselves at men. It just wasn't like we were not proactively. Like if a man wanted something from you, he had to talk to you nice. Okay. He had to talk to you nice. Like the men back then kind of just did it on their own. When you're young, it's always dumb shit like paying for my nail, shit like that. They just would do. Like the men naturally understood a progression. So, they would try to holler at you, talk to you nice. They try to get with you. Time would pass. You would eventually start caving in and they would move it forward on their own. Then he would ask you to be his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would go to the mall, go to the movies, hold hands, all that good stuff. It was a natural thing. Well, nowadays it's not that way anymore. Okay. Nowadays, women are sitting around for 3 years, 5 years, sucking dick without a wedding date. Okay. Nowadays, the women are so fucking slow that they think that they have liberated themselves by giving away free coochie, talking about freedom, talking about liberation. Now we have women who are threatening men with a good time, talking about, oh, I don't want you for no relationship. I just want you for sex. Okay. I know a girl that was dating this guy for years. This nigga was taking matching outfit, family photos with her and her children. She got 2 little girls. Okay. She got this nigga all up in her kids' family photos with matching outfits and shit. And I know this because her nigga was trying to get with me, trying to talk to me. And then the tea ended up coming around to my desk. Like, that nigga got a whole girlfriend, right? And this is when I realized the concept of a girlfriend is a scam. And that's when I realized that healthy men do not take a woman off the market or even ask a woman to get off the market without a plan. I've talked about this before. Healthy men do not, hold on, y'all, sorry. Healthy men do not want you to overextend yourself. You have a lot of men that will kind of get with you and you think that he kind of already knows how things should progress, but he doesn't care about that. We have got to always respect the different sexual needs between men and women. A lot of women would be better off if you stopped looking at sex from your perspective and started looking at it from a man's perspective. As women, we don't understand the feeling of having to be scared that you're not going to have access to sex. We don't understand that. And I think the quicker we understand that sex is a need for men, it's the only thing they need that they can't give themselves. That makes sense? Like everything else a man needs, he can go out and get it with his own 2 hands and make it happen. Sex is the only thing men depend on other women for. So, Imagine we need air, okay? And right now, air is plentiful, right? You just suck it up, you breathe it, and it's there. But imagine if you only had enough air that was in a tank. Okay, what if you only had enough air that's in a tank and you had to keep that tank replenished at all times? Like when you saw it getting low, you had to go ahead and get in there, replenish it. Would you not hoard as much air as you could? Okay, if you know you have this tank full of air and it's not gonna last, would you say, you know what, I'm gonna get rid of some of this? Would you just let some of the air out the tank? And you know you need this to breathe. There ain't no air tank refill station within miles, okay? You don't know when the next refill station is gonna be. Single men don't know when the next time they're gonna get fucked. Men all day can lie and say, oh, pussy's so easy to get, pussy's so easy to get. Let me tell you something. Pussy is easy to get, but I want you to understand what is actually satisfying for a man. What is actually satisfying is the conquering aspect of it, not the actual act of sex. Because if it was only about just the actual act of sex, men would just pay for sex when they wanted it, right? But instead, you have so many men that want to tell normal, everyday women what they want to hear to have sex with them. Men do not get fulfilled by sex from prostitutes, because at the end of the day, he knows that any man that come in there with $200 can get it. So therefore, that kind of sex does not satisfy them ever. Okay? So this is why, if you ever wonder, why don't men just go for hoes? Like, why do they sit and waste the time of the average everyday woman that wants to be married and wants commitment? Why does he waste her time as opposed to just getting a prostitute? And why is that? Because men have the desire to conquer. Even if it's not true, even if they're just lying to themselves. In their mind, when a woman give him sex because she likes him, that is what is actually fulfilling to men. So I think, and I'm only prefacing it with this because we do not give enough credit to, why would he do all that just to keep sex around? That's where we fuck up, because we don't have that problem. We cannot comprehend why men, like we saw in that recent thread that just went viral, of the men talk with 100,000 comments of men. I'm using Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and of course, Too Faced in the shade Chai. This is why we have, everyone's like, we don't understand this. Why are all these men saying that they hate their girlfriend? Why don't they just leave? Because they're not letting air out their tank. Because that is a source of consistent sex. A girlfriend is what makes a man's single life easier. I'm going to break this down for y'all. Okay. Now, Kelly said something at movie night the other day. And she was like, you know, with the way things are right now, unfortunately, women are going to have to start giving choosing signals. Now, I have been vehemently against women choosing on men, giving signals. The most I'll ever give to a man is a half second of eye contact and a half of a smile. But when Kelly said that at first, I was like, no. But I thought about it, I was like, fuck. She's right. The problem is, since the world is changing so much, unfortunately, women have to pivot. The way things happened some time ago cannot be the way it happens now. We're in a totally different time. I'm like, we're in a Me Too time, false accusations time, clout chasing time. We got all these men that are scared to end up as a TikTok story time. And so Kelly was like, listen, nowadays women are going to have to, not saying like go ask for number. She was like, I'm sorry, but women gonna have to give a nigga some kind of sign that it's okay to approach. And at first I fought it, but then I was like, oh my gosh, she's right. Unfortunately, I can't keep holding on to how things used to be. Bitch, it ain't like that no more, okay? And I never thought I'd see the time where, unfortunately, a woman has to kind of invite a man's, attention in. But we do, because now we have all these women where a man just say one thing to them and she's being disrespectful, putting him on the internet, screenshots. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, okay. Unfortunately, we have to learn. Yeah, women are going to have to pivot since things are different. When men have collectively got together and decided that if a woman really like you, she'll sleep with you on the first date, you got to change some shit. Like, how the fuck did we get to this place? So you mean to tell me if the woman don't sleep with you, that means she don't like you? What the fuck? On the first date, they talk about by the first date, by the third date max, she got to give you some. If she don't give you some, she don't really like you, bruh. Now, that was never a thing. Okay, back in my day, when you gave him some is when you gave him some. The men were not, of course, they wanted it. But back in my day, the men didn't feel like, okay, we went on one date, give me that pussy. Like, they would just naturally, like, court you. And, when it happened is when it happened. Nowadays, you have 1 date, 2 dates, 3 dates. Now he thinking you don't like him unless you give him some. We're in a really weird time. So a lot of this stuff I'm about to say here is stuff that I never thought I would say. A lot of the stuff I'm about to say here, I'm actually not happy about, just the reality on how things have to go. But I got to just keep it real, especially when I had to utilize this strategy to get my ring. Period. Okay. So I want us to just be very mature going into this conversation and understand that a lot of the stuff we're about to discuss here is simply in response to the new times that we are in. It's in response to all the pick-me's that we have now. Okay. We have pick-me's just taking over nowadays. Okay, so you have to have a strategy. If all these women are just fucking, then sending a man off on his way, that makes it very difficult to compete. Because as we all know, whatever level a man gets sex at is where he stops. Whatever level he gets sex at is where he stops respecting, developing. That's it. Wherever he gets sex, it's over at that point. So, since a lot of men now, you can meet him, and if he does not get access to sex quick enough, he can, lose interest, or even if he's dating you, if another girl is giving it up, it's going to be really hard for him to really get to know you when he's still fucking other girls. It's very difficult. So, we are in this place now. I talked about this before, where if women want to get married, they're going to have to start dating fast. Like, matter of fact, we're going to watch that interview of the man I told y'all about on Kendra G, where he said he was looking for a wife. And when he met the girl, she was, younger than him, but she even told him that she wasn't going to be having sex until they got married. And you know what he did? He went and got a ring and proposed in 8 months. I don't know if y'all saw that video of Kendra G's or not. And so what that shows is that when men are in the market, when men are actually in the market for a wife, they don't mind standards. They don't mind, I'm not doing this until this happens. They don't mind. Anytime a man gets upset at you asking questions, wanting to have a plan, wanting to be specific about things, whenever he gets upset at that, that means he is not dating with intention. He probably has no intention of actually being with you at all. He probably has no intention of getting married anytime soon. So seeing this girl, tell this man, listen, I'm not giving you some until we marry. And to see that he was okay with it, I said, see, this is proof. When he actually want a wife, he's not going to get mad that you don't want to sleep with him. He's not going to get mad that you don't want to be a girlfriend. He's not going to get mad when you don't take yourself off the market. Men 100% understand that they have a different biological clock than we do. They do. So when a man is a healthy man, he would not ask you to do anything that he would not ask his daughter to do, pretty much. So if he would not want his daughter wasting her best years, sucking dick for 5 years, hoping that a man wife her up while she's sucking dick, auditioning for a nigga, hoping that this nigga makes something of it. Men would never tell their daughter to do that unless he's in a family full of pick-me's. Because I have seen some men where if his sister has a man and she not married, but she popping out kids, living with him and sucking dick, that is when it can be hard to get a man to adhere to your standard. Because in his mind, my sister's sucking dick without a ring. My mama sucked dick for 10 years with no ring and no commitment. Why can't you? That's how they will truly feel. So in this process I'm about to talk about, please make sure that very early on, you are having conversations with men about the women in their family. Do you have women in your family who are sucking dick for free? Now, of course, you don't want to say it like that to him, but you need to know, because I've rarely seen a man have women in his life that are having casual relationships without direction, without commitment. I've rarely seen men that have women around him doing that be willing to commit in a decent, respectable way to a woman. I'm sorry, it's just not. So it's real important to find out what the other women in his family are doing. If they're giving away free sex, laying up with a nigga for years with no ring on their finger, he's probably not going to do it for you, because he's in a nigger culture. He's in a nigger culture where, hey, we just don't do that. We just call you my old lady and live together, and you suck my dick for years and we're together. Meanwhile, he still is doing whatever he wants to do. If you have a man you've been with for over a year and he has not married you, listen to me. He has other women. Now, I know what you're saying. No, how could he? He's with me all the time. He has another woman still. How could he? I always know where he's at. No, you don't. He still has another woman. I'm sorry. I'm telling y'all right now. Okay? Listen to me. Your big sister will not lie to you. If it has been a year, he is avoiding those important conversations. Okay? Every 3 months, there should be some type of change, direction, movement, and some type of progress. Every 3 months. If 6 months have gone by and you have not had a real conversation about expectations of when we're getting married, what do you think about living arrangements? Where do you want to live? What would be our next steps? If he's avoiding those conversations, there's other women involved. I don't care if he talks to you on the phone every day. I don't care if you see him every day. I don't care if you sleep with him 5 days a week. There's another woman. That's the first thing you need to understand. Like I told you, the guy that tried to talk to me and come to find out he had a whole girlfriend. Girl, when I tell you, this nigga was calling me every day, and then all of a sudden I stumble across him in family photos with his girlfriend and her 2 kids with matching fucking outfits. So that's the finesse. He tells you we're boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah. To get you to not fuck no one else. To get you to wait on him. Healthy men who are not ready to get married do not ask women to be with them. Let me say that one more time. Notice I'm saying an actual healthy man, not a male, not a boy, not a human with a penis. Healthy men do not want you to do anything to ruin your life. If he knows damn well it's going to be 2, 3, 5 years before he is ready for a wife, he will not even ask you to be his girlfriend. He won't even ask you to keep yourself off the market for 3 years while he gets his shit together. He won't. Healthy men will say, listen, right now, I'm not ready to get married. I'm not prepared. I got to work on my career. If you want to hang out, we can hang out. We can kick it cool. But they will be honest with you. Okay? He's going to tell you, I don't want you cooking for me, cleaning for me, because I am not there. I don't want you, don't stop your life for me. They'll tell you that. So those are things you need to think about. Men who do not on their own progress their relationship forward. He has other women. Exactly, Kelly. He's not married because he's keeping his options open. This is the put a period there. I don't give a fuck, because it's always a bitch who swear she always know where he's at. Oh, he could not possibly. Yes, he does. That's why he has not married you. Stop. Let's just stop. Do you know how many women require the bare minimum? It's actually very easy for a man to have one woman in a whole. It's easy for a man to have multiple women in relationships. Most women right now who are dating, you ask them, how often do you see your man? Oh, once a week, twice a week. These niggas will be like, yeah, babe, I'm going to sleep. Click. And a bitch pulling up at 2 a.m. These hoes ain't shit. These hoes are fucking for nothing. So when you have women who are fucking for nothing, honey, there's always other women, all right? And this is why you don't sit around. That's why I say being a girlfriend is pick-me behavior. It's auditioning. It's sucking dick in hopes of an outcome. I'm learning any woman with self-respect is not doing that. Back in the day, you could fuck with a nigga and he already knew what he had to do. He knew this had to progress. Now, it doesn't have to progress. You got women out here taking family photos with niggas with their daughters with no wedding date. No wedding date, no wedding plan, no ring. And meanwhile, while you sitting over here taking family photos with this nigga, the first woman that come across his path that he think is pretty or got a fat ass, he is right in her face trying to holler like he's single. And you at home talking about my boyfriend. Why do women continue to open themselves up to these high levels of vulnerability with men who have not even told you why? Okay, the men will just withhold information from you. They'll just tell you what you think they want to hear in order to have a consistent sex source. Because sex is like air to a man. Okay, so that's the first thing. Stop. When we talk about saving something for your husband, that's what it is. Stop letting men meet your kids, be up in your house, talk about they're your boyfriend. When is the wedding date? When are we getting married? If a man has not put a ring on your finger, I'm going to be honest, you don't need to be vulnerable. He don't need to know your deepest, darkest secrets, because whenever a man is pushing to have you be vulnerable and submissive and all that, when he doesn't even have a plan, that means he is trying to get you attached to him so that you stop asking questions about what are we doing? When are we going here? Okay? That's why he does it. He'll sit and fight with you like, you need to open up to me. You need to be vulnerable. You need to do it. No, I don't. I'll be that for my husband. Okay? You gonna know what you need to know. All right? I'm not gonna be sitting there blowing no man up, doing this, doing that for what? What is the plan? Are we getting married? Is this forever? Okay, because think about that girl that had that nigga in family photos with her with matching outfit that was doing that with no plan. Now you look stupid. You done did that in front of your daughters. Your daughters don't see you fucking with this man who is still doing what he want, keeping his options open, chasing after the next bitch. Now you over here stuck with memories and family photos with a nigga who was out here very much so exercising his options and acting single. Women need to start having a purpose behind what they do with men, period. Okay? Please stop being vulnerable. You know, told this man about your traumas, told him this, told him all your business. Why? You only need to do that when there's a ring on your finger and he is saying, you can be vulnerable. You can do this because I'm here forever. Until then, no. You must hold something back. You must keep some part of yourself. And again, a healthy man will understand that. He'll actually be impressed by that. Okay, this ain't no woman where just any man that tell her what she want to hear, she wide open, you know, making life decisions in regard to him. A man will have respect for you when he sees that. And then when he is your husband and he does know you better than anyone else knows you, when he does have you, you know, he'll be the only man where you were that vulnerable. You were that close. You were that wide open. That's beautiful. Okay? That's what you say for your husband. Until then, that's why I did that video a few years ago. No attachment, no expectations, no control. You give him just as much as he give you. He ain't gave you no plan. He ain't gave you no wedding date. You don't give all of yourself to him. And the men will get mad if they hear this, because now that will mess up their finesse of how to get consistent sex. Okay? Men will never tell you this. Oh, I'm doing all this and I'm wasting your time for it. No, he ain't gonna say shit because he needs sex. Notice I said needs. Okay. It's not that he wants sex. Sex would be cool, would be all right. No, they need it. Okay. So that's why men like having a girlfriend, because now you have guaranteed consistent sex with a body that's just for you to always fall back on, in between the other girls you finesse out of pussy here and there. Because all single men go through dry spells. No single man just has access to ass whenever he wants it. If they say that, they capping. All single men will go through some of them nights here and there where they don't send a bunch of "are you up" texts and no one responded. They all go through them type of dry spells. So that's why they like to have a girlfriend. So that in between everything else, he knows no matter what, okay, I still got some ass that I can depend on. That's all a girlfriend is. Okay. And then if you're a 50-50 girlfriend that's living with a man and paying bills, now he not only has consistent sex to keep him floating throughout his options, but now he has more money for them women too. Because everything a man does with his money involves the woman. So if the man needs to be holding on to money or save money and he's getting money from you, it's because he plans on using that money with someone else. There is nothing a man does with his money that does not involve the woman. Nothing. Everything a man do with his money involve the woman. So why do you need her to live with you, take care of you, suck dick, and pay half? Well, it's because now she's enabling you to have more money in your pocket to maintain your other women, because you already know you got to take these hoes to get lemon pepper, hookah, and Casamico. These bitches ain't just fucking the fuck. Oh, they want to be taken out to eat. Oh, they want to go on vacation. They want to do all that. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is why in 2023, women must have multiple men that they are dating until they enter an official courtship and engagement. Okay, this process should go very quickly. This process should not take long. It really should take no more than 90 days of a man having access to you before you can see if he's serious and making a move or not. That's it. During the dating process, this is the most important part. There should be no sex. Sex is for when he is ready to take you off the market, because you are now in a courtship for marriage, period. If you're having sex with men you are dating, you have no leverage. Okay, you just don't. All right. Plus, that's very dangerous. Okay, that's very dangerous. That's going to be hard on your body. So really, you should be having conversations. You know, he should be taking you places. You should be having important conversations. Remember, I said time does not equate to how well you know somebody. If two people have been dating for 6 days, but each of those days they're having important conversations about future planning, children, education, healthcare, religious, those people will know each other better than some people who have been dating for 6 years and all their conversations about dinner, fucking, vacations, and how work was that day. There are people that literally sit in situations where they have the same conversations every day. How was work? Oh, it was good. You might gossip about the most recent current event. You know, you might talk about something that happened in your life, but you're not having conversations about home ownership, education, timelines, prenuptials, whatever it is. You can spend tons of time with someone and still not know them, because the man is talking about stupid shit instead of shit that is some grown man stuff that is going to propel you to in the future. So don't let a man tell you, I can't marry you after a year. It's only a year. Honey, if you are having the right conversations, doing the real work, premarital counseling, shadow work, childhood trauma, working through shit, planning, if you're doing that, 1 year is more than enough. Now, if you're spending the whole year fucking and going out to eat, yes, you won't be ready after a year. What have you done during that time to actually have the proper conversations in order to get to that place? I'm going to use this yellow gold in my cheap Amazon palette. Oh shit, I'm beating myself up. And again, this only work on men that actually want wives. I'm going to say that 100 times. If this is not working on him, he don't want a wife. Understand that. Do you let them meet your family prior to engagement? No. Absolutely not. For what? Now you done brought him home for the holidays and he gone by the next Thanksgiving. You don't need to meet my family unless you are a permanent, unless you're permanent. Maybe he can say, hey, on a FaceTime call. But, bringing him home to your family, bringing him home to the holidays for what? You can tell him about your family. If he want to know about them, you can tell him. But don't be bringing no nigga home for Thanksgiving that won't be there for the next Thanksgiving. Okay? Don't bring no man home, have you looking crazy in front of your family unless he plan on staying. Don't bring no nigga home for the holidays and then next holiday another nigga's there. No. A man can come home when this is the man I'm about to marry, y'all. Say, hey. Okay? You can bring him home for Thanksgiving when you walking in Thanksgiving like, y'all, look, we get married. Look at the ring. That's when he can come home. That's exactly how women end up sucking dick for 3 years. Because now you don't let him meet your family. Now you're scared to move on because they don't met him already. Now you like, even though we've been fucking for 2 years with no wedding date and no wedding plan still, I'm going to keep him around because he done already met my mama. He done already met my kids. I don't want egg on my face. I don't want them seeing it didn't work out. No, you keep 0 attachments prior to engagement. And any man that wants attachments prior to engagement only wants them to keep you stuck on him and to keep you attached so that he can keep fucking you without being responsible for you. He can keep fucking you while keeping his options open. I don't care how nice he seemed. I don't care if, I know him. I don't care if he seemed like he gets plenty of women. He doesn't need to, do all this to get me. Yes, he does. Men need access to as many women as possible. That way they can always guarantee that they'll get sex. Okay? No. That's what I mean by we have to change the way we're doing things. All that meeting your mama, meeting your cousins, bringing them home as a boyfriend. No, I'm not bringing you home unless this is permanent. When it's permanent, then we can do all that. You don't need to meet my family until then. You need to meet them when we are getting married. We have entered engagement. Engagement is courtship. I want y'all to understand that. Engagement is courtship. And the reason why you do that is so that way the man have to go. That's why back in the day they said, the ring should be a certain amount of the man's salary. That was the protection so that you knew that this man has some kind of stake in this. Otherwise, men could just do what they're doing now, which is call you their girlfriend while they still do what they want, while they still exercise their options. So back in the day, you had to get engaged and enter a courtship because society needed to see that the man now has invested something. The man now has something to lose. Because in dating, sex, it is always the woman who has the most to lose. I want you to understand that. There is no evening the playing field with how much a man has to lose versus a woman. When you're a woman dating, you're going to date with this guy, that guy. Now people are like, oh, I saw her with that guy this week and that guy next week. So you look crazy, but the man look good. He's seen with all these women. Oh, he looking like he the man. Your reputation, your body, your health always is a bigger risk than it is for a man in dating. So traditionally, In order for a man to have a woman off the market and be committed to her, he had to go get a ring. And when he went and got the ring, that is when you entered the courtship. And that showed that the man has invested something. And the man said, not only do you need to invest something, but it needs to be X amount, a month and a half of your salary or something like that is how it goes. They did that on purpose. Don't just go buy no $50 ring from Walmart, then be like, here, give me some pussy, you my girlfriend. No, 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 no. They made the rule of not only do you have to go get the ring, but it needs to be worth a certain amount. Don't just go get a cheap ass ring like, here you go. All right, now give me that pussy. No, it don't work like that. I had just got a new, here it is. My OG color, the Berry Naked. But I feel like they kind of changed this color. Before it was more pinky. It's a little bit different now, but we're going to go ahead and use it anyway today. Because why not? Yes, Carlin, skin in the game. Exactly. And that's what I mean by you got to pay attention to how a man moves. If a man knows that you're a wife, he knows what you want. He will never ask you to do more than what he's doing. He will never ask you to have more skin in the game than he does. He won't. So that's a big way you can tell. If a man even asks you to wait for him, no. No. A healthy man will never ask you to wait for him without a ring on your finger. He won't. He don't want you to. Real men do not hurt other people in their seasons of confusion. Understand, a man's protective instinct also counts in that regard. He want to protect you, baby. I don't want you waiting on me, taking yourself off the market, saying no to other men for me. And I know I'm not ready. I know I still got work I got to do. They don't want that. He will not want that. He'll protect you and say, nah, baby, I don't want you to do that. I was talking to one of the Patreoners the other day. And she was upset about, some planning that her and her husband were doing. And it wasn't really going the way she wanted to go. And I said, listen, he's asking you to work with him on this, but as his wife. You do know there are men who will ask you to work with them through something, prove all type of shit to them before they've married you. The fact that he married you and gave you that security, now he's saying, okay, now I need us to work through this and that is appropriate. Okay, that's appropriate. He gave you the commitment and said, okay, we are committed here. Now I need you to do X, Y, Z. I said, can you imagine him asking you to do all this as his girlfriend? Because there are men who do it every day that will sit there and ask you to jump through hoops. Will ask you to be all kind of open, vulnerable. Men don't understand every day as a woman that you are off that market is another day where the actual man for you cannot find you. Put a little bit of this pink in the middle. Y'all hear Zeus snoring? Y'all hear Zeus? He back there. Like he pay bills, child. I don't even try. Just let him do what he do at this point, child. I don't even try to figure it out with him no more, child. If he wouldn't snore like he pay bills. So the only way to protect yourself in dating nowadays is you are going to have a roster. Okay. There is really no time limit on how long you'll have a roster. Your roster is going to constantly update. Some guys will be here 1 second, gone the next. Okay. That's the way it goes. Most men out here are looking for sex. So your roster is going to constantly update. That's why you don't get attached. You know, you don't meet no man and then tell yourself that, oh, he's the one for me, and start making wedding plans. Don't do that. When you have a roster, you do not give more to the man than he give to you. Okay? If a man is trying to get you, if he's asking too many questions about if you got someone else, if you're seeing someone else, just answer his question with a question and ask him, why is he asking? You know, because a lot of men will just tell you they're the girlfriend to shut you up or to get access to sex with you. And then they'll just kind of lie and gaslight you while they're out doing what they want with their girlfriend or the girls they're dealing with. That's how most men plan to do it. By telling you that you're the girlfriend and then arguing with you and lying while they are out exercising their options still. Don't let a man do that to you. By the time he want to commit, he should already on his own be willing to cut the other ones off and do the right thing. If he don't want to do that, he can just be single and spend $1,000 a month taking bitches for wings and Casamigos to get sex. That's his other option. Okay? Let these men have to pay for sex. Stop giving them sex as a girlfriend for free. Please stop. If a man is not ready to be committed and he wants sex, he must pay for it. It is very dangerous to give a man who is not willing to commit. It's very dangerous to give him sex for free. It's dangerous. Now, it is so hard to do this eyeliner with these lashes because I can't like see, but I'm about to try it. And I'm praying to God that this does not tear up on me. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh my God. Because I hate when I get this shit on the lash. It's so hard to get it off. Y'all, I'm struggling. Oh, no. Oh, my God. The level of struggle. Oh, my Lanta. This is so hard. Let me see. Oh, my God. But I really want a nice wing. Okay. It's not so bad. Let me try the next one. Let me try this one. I don't know how this is going to go. So. I'm so stressed. Let me just finish this, y'all, because I cannot. We're about to get into managing the roster now, y'all. Let me just finish this eyeliner because, Lord, I cannot even, like. Oh, no, I'm getting it on the lash. No. It makes them so thick and clumpy. Oh. Y'all. I'm about to leave this alone, honey. I'm about to make this so much worse, baby. Let me leave it alone. Nope. I already see. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Y'all. Oh, okay, I'm done for real. I'm so fucking done. So as you can see, I done got dots of eyeliner. But fuck it. It is what it is. So the only way present day to combat all the pick-me's, all the bitches sucking dick from the back, all the bitches blowing a nigga phone up, talking about I'm your girlfriend while he out with another bitch doing what he want to do. Looking dumb. The only way to combat that these days is women are going to have a roster. And then the first man that stopped playing with you and do what he's supposed to do, that's the one you say yes to. The first man that act like he know. Whoop. Hold on, y'all. The first man that act like he know and go do what he supposed to do, that's the one you get with. You choose the man that choose you. Okay? So I'm going to give you an example of how this looks. You want to have a level of honesty mixed with a level of he doesn't want to know. And you're probably like, what do you mean? Okay, you don't lie to a man and tell him he's the only one unless he is. Okay? Most men will not ask you if you're seeing someone else. Most men won't ask because they probably won't believe you no matter what. And if they do know, it's kind of hard for them to handle those thoughts. So you don't ever go into detail like, yeah, nigga, I got a roster. Hell yeah, nigga. I got 5 of them lined up. Don't do that. Okay? Y'all can refer back to the video I already did on how to skip the girlfriend stage. But essentially what you do is you ask him, you know, so you want me to take myself off the market? Okay, so when is our wedding date? You know, I'm a woman who is in this for marriage. So, you know, I can't take myself off the market until I have a wedding date. He don't like it. He's not looking for a wife. A man that's looking for a wife will like this. Okay, so I already went over the lingo. You can go watch that video. I already went over the lingo and how this conversation has to go. Men are smart. When you have this conversation the way I told you to, on his own, he'll see that you're right. He'll see that you don't need to be a girlfriend. I also need to make another disclaimer. This only works if you are a wife already. Okay? You are never going to get a man to court you and, you know, understand that you're keeping your options open until a move is made. A man is not going to do that if he can see you're not a wife. Now, if he can see you're a wife, he will. Okay? If he knows you're a wife, then he'll be okay with you saying, no, I'm not doing a girlfriend thing. Why? Because he knows you're going to be honest. He knows you're not going to sell him a dream. He knows that you're not out here spreading your vagina all around the world. He know that. So he won't feel no way about you saying, I don't do that. I'm not doing that girlfriend thing. You know, when we have decided, ready to commit, you know, we will enter a courtship and a formal engagement and, you know, take those next steps, you know, being intentional towards us getting married. That's it. So you must be a wife. You cannot be a goofy ass little girl and make these demands. The men will just laugh at you and keep going. The only way this works is if you are a mature, grown ass woman who is a wife. I don't want to use that. I'm probably doing too much putting on, but I want some on my nose though. I want like a little sparkle on my nose. Yes, do not come off on as desperate, of course. That's what I'm saying. The energy here should be, listen, I'm a wife. I'm in the market for a marriage. You know, and the lack of the way you don't come off as desperate is, that's why I tell y'all, let go of control. You got to be okay with whatever response. You don't tell him this in hopes that he agrees to it. That's the key. You have to let the man know this and be okay and be indifferent towards what his response is. That's the difference between, protecting yourself and being intentional versus coming off as desperate. If you're doing it like, hey, I'm not going to be a girlfriend, like I'm a wife, like that's all I acknowledge. And if your attitude is like, is that okay? If your attitude is like, I'm kind of scared to tell you this. Listen, I don't believe in that girlfriend shit. I'm a wife only. Like, if you come off like you're wondering if he's gonna agree to it, if you come off like you're kind of scared that you don't have the audacity to be saying this, he'll pick up on it and he won't do it. So you have to say it with your whole chest, okay? And you have to say it in a way that shows you care. Like I said, don't say it in an arrogant way. You have to say it in a way as in, if you're not cool with that, I understand, like, you can go. That's how it has to be. It has to be where you're asserting the boundary in a healthy way, but at the same time, he needs to feel that if he ain't with that you are okay with letting him go. Okay? That's the key. So that's how you let the man know what you want, but you don't hold on to a potential outcome. Does that make sense? I used a brush that had like some brown eyeshadow on it. Now I see little specks of brown in my highlight. Warm up my face a little bit, but I'm loving this look, honey. This is giving, baby. We cute, honey. Can't find my Fenty bronzer. I've been looking for it, but I can't find it, child. Oh, never mind. Oh, I just found it. Yay. Get us some bronze going. Oh, yes, honey. We lit, baby. Ooh. I don't like this lip color, though. This is what I mean by they changed the lip color. Now it's so dark. It's too dark. I don't like it. I'm taking it off. This is way too dark. This is not the look I was going for. I'm about to take this lip color off. This is how I take it off. I use Carmex. I put a whole bunch of Carmex. Just always get it off. You like it? Kelly say quality men respect women with standard. Exactly. When he get mad, like, damn, why are you asking about marriage? Why are you asking when? Why you want to know when we doing this? He don't want no wife. When he want a wife, he is so happy that you have standards, because he's so tired of these hoes sucking dick from the back for 4 years until the nigga figure out what he want to do with you like a pygmy. They're tired of that. So when they find a woman that's like, I ain't doing that. He want that. He want it. He happy. A lot of men out here are disgusted with how easily women are letting them in. I'm going to put y'all on game. They probably won't tell us this, but it's a lot of men who are currently just totally turned off because women don't have standards no more. There are men who are like, damn, like these bitches just go for anything. And those men that feel that way, those are the husbands. So, step one, when you have your roster, do not lie. Do not tell no man that you're not talking to no one else. Number one, he knows you're lying. Okay? If you're a woman that look good and is worth 2 pennies put together, then trust and believe he already know you got niggas on your line. Okay? So if you sit there and lie and tell him you the only one, he'll probably start a process to expose you and to rebel against you. Okay, so don't lie. You simply tell him, you know, when I take myself off the market, I take that seriously. I'm not that woman who will say I'm off the market but then still entertain my options. And this is how you explain to him, like, you know, when I take myself off the market, I take that seriously. And so I'm not doing that unless we have a serious plan in place for a marriage. Okay, you don't tell him how many other guys. You don't lie, okay? If he call you and you out with if he call you and you out with another guy, be very this is a part of what moves you, what make a man want to move forward. If he know everywhere you are, every second you go, you're doing. Every time you call, he answer the phone. You answer the phone. You ain't never busy. He know ain't no other man checking for you. So, if he call you and you out with someone else, you send him a text saying, "Hey, I'm busy right now. Can I call you tomorrow?" Don't lie and say, "Oh, I was asleep." Don't do that. You just don't say shit. Okay? If he call you and you with your other man, you don't answer. You send him a text and say, "Oh, I'm busy. I'm kind of caught up at the moment. Can I call you tomorrow?" Or you don't say, "Can I call you tomorrow?" Say, "What's a good time I can call you back tomorrow?" Okay? Me and Sierra was talking about it. Again, he knows you have other men, but you don't want to flaunt that in his face. I'm using my NYX chestnut to blend out this liner a little bit. You ain't tell him he the only one. There's others, but he don't need to know when you're on a date with your other, when you're on a phone call. You don't need to know that. This is a part of what pushes him to want to make things official with y'all, because he tired of hearing these vague responses about, "Oh, I'm busy tonight. Can I call you tomorrow?" He's tired of that. So this is all a part of what make him say, "Oh, hell no. You know, I'm ready to make some progress with this bitch because I'm tired of this bitch not answering the phone. Then the next day, she don't say shit. She don't explain nothing." That's the only way you will survive having a roster. If you're an explaining ass bitch, you ain't gonna make it. Okay? You cannot be explaining all the time. All right, now, y'all. Now we got to figure out what we're going to do with this hair, Lord. What is we going to do? I had an idea. My hair, first of all, my hair is so dirty. Okay? When I say my hair is filthy right now, it is disgusting. Okay? So, y'all know I'm being in Dallas this weekend, by the way. Matter of fact, I need to text back Sky. Sky on here, right? Sky had text me. I got to text you back, girl. Okay, you know, I'm being in Dallas this weekend. I'm trying to figure out, like, I have to look like Mrs. Cleaver this weekend. I need to hide my Florida ratchetry this weekend, and I need to be looking like a classy future wife this weekend. But as of right now, I'm looking like this. I don't know what to do. What do I do? So I'm kind of freaking out because my hair is still so uneven. Even just taking out the ponytail, you could already see how short this side, how long this side is. Like, my uneven hair, when I tell y'all I am at my wit's end with my hair, I have been literally crying because I am so sad at how uneven my hair is. And it's just taking a toll on me. I'm not used to having to put some hair in my head. But it's like every style I do, you can clearly see that one side is long and one side is short. So I bought 2 of these, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do 2 puffs on the side of my head. Not for the trip, but just for today and tomorrow. Because I have content I gotta record, because I have goals for this week. So I'm thinking these 2 big puffs will be cute. Let's just try it and see. I don't know how this is gonna work. But Eliza, that's what got my hair in this predicament in the first place. Because before, I only had, these pieces are finally starting to grow back. You can't really see it that much anymore. But where is it? It's kind of grown out a lot here. So it's not as prominent as it was before. But before, I just had a piece right here that I had cut. I realized, and we were talking about this the other day, when I got that silk press, she pressed all my hair down. Okay, I'm a natural girl. My hair goes up. So when I got the silk press, she pressed all my hair down and then she cut it at the bottom. But that's not how I wear it, you know, and I'm a stylist. That's the only reason why I know this. Really, with natural hair, it should never be cut straight across at the bottom. It should always be brought out at straight out 90-degree angle, and it should always be cut the way it's going to lay. So if I typically wear my hair a natural fro, that's where I fucked up at, by having her bring all the hair down, then cut it. That's how I've ended up with this side being shorter. I never should have cut my hair. I should have left, because when you bring it straight down, your face is not even on both sides. Your head is not even on both sides. So what I should have did was a diva cut, pretty much, which is, because I don't typically wear my hair straight that much. Now, if you wear your hair straight, then yes, you cut it the way you wear it, is my point. I had her cut it as though I wear my hair straight, and I don't. So that's how now I've ended up with one side being so much shorter than the other. So that's why I'm in this predicament. I'm not going to cut it anymore. I literally, the hair I had put in the other day, the cheap hair I bought from the hair store girl, that hair got so tangled. That hair got so tangled, but it was cute while it lasted. But I ordered some more hair and from someone else, and I'm hoping that this hair works out. I found another wholesaler and I bought it, and I'm hoping that hair is better quality, because that other hair was cute for about a few days, and then it just decided to head out. It just decided, you know what? See, you can see here. You can see. You see how this side longer, this side shorter? So I'm thinking I'll do this Afro puff. I'm kind of thinking like I might do a swoop in the front with the 2 puffs on the side. I feel like that would be cute. Or I was thinking about doing 2 braids in the front. I don't know. Yeah, you see it? Yeah, if you wear your hair in natural state, do not straighten your hair and cut it. Don't do it. Cut it the way you wear it. Trust me. Because even when you bring it straight, it might look like, damn, why does this side look longer than this side? Because when you've grown your hair out, sometimes, yes, it may not look the same flat, but yeah, this side might need to be longer because this side, the hair might grow more upward, and this side, the hair grow more down. It could be, depending on what side you sleep. So yes, don't be like me. And do not, if you wear your hair straight, yeah. But if you don't, I do not suggest you cut it that way, because now you'll end up like me crying every day because you just can't even really wear your real hair no more unless I wear it up. But I cannot wear my real hair down because the difference in length is so clear. And you know, as a natural, as the day go on, your hair just shrink more and more. So then before I know it, you know, I'm ending up with one side. I mean, it gets so much shorter than the other side. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just not even cute. I can't even like finesse it. It's terrible. Let me put this up here. Okay, so that'll be the little bang. Little bang. Okay, you can kind of see. Well, I don't know. Well, at least the top is growing out good because I can't even really see that area that I had cut before no more. Normally, there was a piece in here that was way shorter than the rest, but I don't really see it no more, so that probably helped. What's in my eye? Oh, my God. Ooh. So, the number one rule in managing your roster is be vague. Do not lie. When you start lying, it just equals stress. People get hurt. You must tell the truth. I can't see. I'm going to put my glass on, y'all. I cannot even see. That's how blind I am. I can't even see to part it. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Lola says dating a bunch of men is not for everybody. I'm not about to give a lot of men the satisfaction of being seen out with me. That's how reputations get ruined. Maybe that's my problem. You're absolutely correct. You're correct. That's what I'm saying. Dating is risky for women. You know, he the man. When he's seen out with you, he the man. Yeah, you're looked at like, who is this guy she with? I just saw him with someone else last week. I just saw her with someone else last week. That's the whole point. That's why any man that you are dating or entertaining should be for a reason. These should be men you've already vetted. Don't meet no man and then the next day y'all going out to eat. No, there should be a process of talking on the phone before you waste your time. You know, before you waste your time being seen with this man and doing XYZ with this man. And he not even in the market for a wife. That's the whole point. Is you have to do it when he is actually in the market for one. And you have to have those conversations. You know, when you're first dating a guy, don't go to the most popping spots. Okay? You go low-key places. Okay? But by the time you're seen with him in public, y'all really should have had an extensive, whoo, y'all, I'm trying to cry. Oh my God, this hurts so bad. Oh my Lanta, I cannot believe how tender-headed I am now. Woo, girl. Oh my God, back in the day, I used to be able to comb my hair with no problem, girl. Now it hurts so freaking bad. And I don't know why it does this. Woo. All right, girl, I'm not about to sit and comb that too much. Oh my God, that is so cringy hurt. That is so fucking cringy. Oh, you just ordered some Chanel? I love them. They have such nice styles. Just got this new thing of gel because my old one I had went all the way through it. I just got me a new gel. Ooh. Eco Styler. All right. So, trying to figure out exactly where I want this puff to sit at. Let me see. I don't want it. Do I want it more? Do I want this more forward? Or do I, what do y'all think? Do y'all think it look better more backwards? More towards the back? Or do y'all think it look better more like more in the front? No, this gel does not flake on me, but I also wet my hair a lot. So a lot of times if I have to move this gel, I just kind of wet it a little bit and then it doesn't flake. I'm so sorry. I got deodorant showing. Ew. If you get white deodorant, always take a paper towel and just lightly remove the excess. So you're not removing all the deodorant. You're just moving the excess. Y'all think more towards the front? Yeah, it does kind of look cute more in the front. Okay. So if that's the case, whoo, girl, this shit hurts so bad. I'm trying to think. I already have the widest tooth comb. I don't know what else I could possibly use, woo, to keep this from hurting. I got the puff from the hair store. It come like this. I bought 2 of them because I'm doing 2 puffs. So it's equal drawstring ponytail. They had some packs that had 2 puffs in the pack, but they were little puffs. I wanted big old puffs. Baby, I want big puffs. So now I'm going to take 1,000 pounds of gel. My part is probably crooked, but oh, it's super crooked. I can feel it. Wait, no, hold on, y'all. It's way too crooked. Like I can feel it. Wait, it's like leaning. Hold on, y'all. Now, I ain't got to be that crooked now. Hold on. Let me redo this. I'm just feeling it. Like, I don't even know how it look. I'm just feeling and hoping that it's right. I'm making this up as I go. So, okay, we got 1 vote for front, 1 for back. I don't know if I'm gonna wear my glasses, but we'll see. Okay, let's try. Maybe let's do 1 puff in the front, 1 in the back, and see which one we like. We'll do this one in the front first. First thing I'm gonna do is remove my flautas. Y'all know I love my flautas, okay? The flautas, these right here. Then I'm gonna remove an ignorant amount of hair from the front because I want to do ignorant baby hairs with these puffs because I'm going for a certain look. Ow! Oh my God! Woo! Now, you know, I love our naps, but sometimes I just wonder with God. Now, could you have made this a little easier to comb? Like, I'm happy with who we are. I'm happy. But damn, like, could you have possibly made this so that you don't feel as though your scalp is breaking off of your body? Ooh, I know. I'll use this brush. Because that way, if I use this brush, I ain't got it. I can smooth it without really having to, like, comb it too much. Put some more gel on these edges, child. We're going to use probably this whole jar. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, but I'm kind of not. I'm kidding, but not really. So I'm going to use 2 scrunchies. I like these scrunchies that don't have no metal on it because that metal snags. You know what? I'm also going to take out some flautas in the back. Like, I want flautas back here too. Let me go ahead and get this flauta going. Yeah, get that flautas going. All right, so now I'm just smooth all this up into a nice little bun on the side. Trying to smooth all sides of it, even the back. All right, so I'm thinking if I put it, I'm struggling. Oh my God, I almost fell. Oh my God, I'm going down, y'all. So I'm thinking about right here should be good. Woo. And when I use 2 ponytails, it really keeps it secure. So I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to braid the hair that is hanging down. Do the butt. Let me get back to the conversation. I feel like I look. This look might make me look too young. I'm gonna have to put on a real sexy outfit to counteract this, because I am not trying to give 8th grade, bitch. Why do I feel like I'm about to be giving 8th grade? Oh, hell no, bitch. I don't know, y'all. Let's just see, because, bitch, if I give 8th grade, I'm taking this shit out. I refuse to be giving freshmen in high school. I refuse to give middle school. So let me see, because right now this is kind of giving me 8th grade vibes. Hold on. Hold on now. Stay tuned, because I don't know, bitch. Hold on now. I ain't trying to... If I give middle school, it's coming out, period. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I will put a hat on for my live stream, bitch. No, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm too grown to give 8th grade. Okay, I'm grown as fuck. So let's see. Woo! Baby, when I tell you ouch, damn. Okay. All right, let me put some gel on this flouter. We gonna look how much hair I done pulled out. But then again, my hair was in that sew-in and I haven't combed it since then. So that's probably just hair that had to shed. Take that out. Take that flouter out. Okay. Bitch, I don't know, girl. This is giving me 8th grade vibes so far. But I ain't gonna say anything yet, because... And there goes my makeup bag. I ain't gonna say anything yet, because sometimes it look like you won't be done with it yet, and it'll start giving one thing. But then when you like finish it, it gives something else. So I'm not gonna judge this yet. It might give at the end. I've had that happen so many times. You think that something ain't giving, and then when you finish it and you put the whole look together, you like, oh, okay, it gives. So I don't know until I have, because you will be surprised. So on the roster, the number one thing that is important with a roster is honesty. Number 2, the most important thing is be vague. Okay? If you hanging out with your other one, don't tell him, oh, I'm going out to eat with my other suitor. No, you don't say that. Okay? Don't tell them shit. It's not their business. You don't owe him no explanation about where you were, what you were doing. And that way, when you do start telling him where you were and what you're doing, it'll mean more to him, because he will see like he earned it. It won't seem like you just met him and didn't have nobody else checking for you, so you just sat at home waiting for him to call. In a weird way, men need to know that other men want you. I can't find my other scrunchie. Damn it. Hold on. I think I have one in my purse. I think I did. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hold on. All right. I can't find another scrunchie. So now you want to make sure you're putting your buns in the same place. Like if one bun is in a different spot, it will show. So you really want to make sure that the buns are in the same place. So you must be vague, okay? Because it can be hard, because you with one guy, now the other guy calling, or this guy, he want to go out, but the other guy, and this should be a short process. Like, you should never have to juggle a lot of men for too long, because at some point the goal is that one of them are supposed to act like they know, you know, and go ahead and make the commitment. This is a short-term thing. Okay? No sex. Be vague. If you're vague, you don't have to lie. The only time you gotta lie is when you talking too damn much. You don't owe him no explanation. He's not gonna tell you When he's out with his other options, you don't need to tell him. I'm sorry. We in a different time, honey. You got to get savage these days. These niggas is trying it these days, child. Okay. All right. So I thought I had a clip. So now when I'm looking to lay my hair down, like how I'm trying to lay down this bang, I'm trying to figure out, should I leave it down or should I? Normally, if I'm laying my hair down, I'm going to use edge control. I'm not going to use gel, because the gel tend to be more water-based. And it kind of make it, like, wave up. There go that flouter, honey. Let me just do these little baby hairs real quick. And then we'll be able to make the next move. So be vague. You know, a lot of women be scared, like, well, what I'm going to tell them about this? What I'm going to tell them about that? Listen, it ain't his business. Keep that phone on silent, okay? You do not have that phone on ring. You ain't got time to be hanging out with Tyrone. And here go Brian calling. Just make you look crazy. Especially when, I don't want you seeing Brian calling. Fuck Brian. Brian is a suitor. I don't know, nigga could be full of shit still. I don't know that nigga like that. Okay? Don't have them in your game room like that. Because what's going to happen is their ego is going to take over. And now, even though they ain't had no plan for you, even though y'all only been dating for 2 weeks, now he gonna feel some kind of way like, oh, she got somebody else. So they don't want to know. They don't want to know. Most men are not going to go through your shit. They're not going to ask. So they don't need to know. Okay? If they want to see you and you ain't available, all you going to tell them is, you know, it's not a good night for me. You know, I can't tonight. The main reason women struggle and end up losing a man in the roster phase is because you lie. Oh, I was asleep. Oh, I got to go do this. No, he know you lying, baby. Just tell him the truth by not saying shit. Don't say nothing. You don't got to tell him shit. Matter of fact, men kind of like when you're more, you know, reserved and mysterious. It kind of like when you don't tell him every goddamn thing. So don't feel like you have to. I have a little clip that I need. Hold on, y'all. Let me just, y'all, I dropped my whole makeup bag. Let me get this clip. Let me see if I can find it, because it would make it so much easier for me to do this. Oh, I thought it was over here. Hold on, y'all. Let me just check and see if it's here. If not, I'll figure a different way out. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I thought I had it. Side note, I got this 90 from Forever 21. Isn't it so cute? I got a few of them. They have these on sale at Forever 21 for the low low. It's super cute, super comfy. And this is the kind of stuff I like to walk around the house in. Anything but a bonnet. So I thought I had one of them clips, and I thought I was going to be able to, like, not one in here. I thought I had the right kind of clip. And I thought I was going to be able to just clip it down, but unfortunately, I don't have it. So instead, I'm going to swoop this down. Hold on, y'all. X-Men and Zeus are fighting, y'all. So get ready to hear some craziness going on. They fighting. They at it. Oh my God, they never stop. Okay, just be transparent. When a man is looking for a wife, and as he gets to know you and he start to see, hold up, this is a wife. This is not the normal girl that I'm used to dating who is delusional and arrogant and entitled and sleeping with everybody and spreading it wide. This ain't her. When he start to see like, hold up, like this girl got some sense to her, he'll start on his own making the moves he needs to make to go ahead and lock you down. So don't be afraid. You cannot be afraid in any of this. No man should feel entitled to you not seeing nobody else and you just met him and y'all just started dating. It doesn't work like that. Okay? So keep it vague. You want to keep do not disturb is your favorite thing. Okay? Now, me personally, I don't save nobody number unless I know that we are going to be at that level. Okay? That's just me. You ain't even get your number saved. So even if he do see a number come up or a name or a text pop up, honey, it should just be a phone number, unsaved. You know, that way you're not having to lie. You ain't got to feel uncomfortable. You don't want to parade around the fact that you are keeping your options open. You don't want to parade it around. But you know, but you know, you don't want to, woo, even though you're not parading it around, you still don't want him just seeing it. My God, like that shit fuck with a nigga head. I think I cut my hair right here too. This is just, the struggle is so fucking real. Cause why these little pieces keep sticking up right there? I must have cut that somehow. Or maybe that came from me taking a ponytail out bad. I really have just been neglecting my hair. I can't wait for it to get back healthy. I treat it better because she just ain't been treated right. I gotta treat her better. Sorry, my nose cute. Yeah, Apple Watch silent, no number saved. Even though you're honest with him, he knows you have your options. Please don't flaunt it. Do not flaunt it. Do not do too much. Don't be like, oh, fuck you, I'm gone. I'm going with my other guy. Don't do that. That is a mental mind fuck that most men cannot get past. So, you know, don't set yourself up in that way. He don't need to know. And understand he doing the same thing. Okay? He doing the same thing. But where a lot of men go wrong is they'll lie about it. They'll try to tell you that you gonna be the only one because he want to be the only one. That's why we don't do that. We ain't doing that without a wedding date, honey. We need a ring on our finger. Okay? So, understand you don't owe a nigga nothing. That's a number one thing. You ain't got to be afraid. You don't owe a nigga shit. If he stay, he stay. If he leave, he leave. That's how you have to look at it. Okay? Now, once, like I said, always choose the man that choose you. So once the man do what need to be done, once he do the right thing, that's when you go ahead and cut everyone else off. And I've had different theories on the proper way of doing this. But honestly, I forgot who it was. I think it was Chanello. Somebody said, just ghost them. And I said, you know what? I agree. Fuck them. You don't owe them no fucking explanation. This is why they should never know where you live. They should never know where you work. They should not have none of that. Because I had to think about it. I said, you know what? I agree. Fuck him. If a nigga wanted you, it'd be like a daddy wanted to put a ring on it. So therefore, no, just ghost them. When a man finally do the right thing and he step up and come put that ring on your finger and act like he know, then everybody else get ghosted. Fuck them. You don't owe them shit. And also, you want to ghost them because a lot of them are not going to understand. I made the mistake of trying to explain shit to certain people and it did not go well. Okay. And looking back, I'm like, I should have just ghosted. Like some of them I should not have explained because it's this weird ego thing where now they feel like another man won. And sometimes it can make them do weird stuff. So I would have to agree, fuck them, ghost them. If they don't like it, they should have stepped their shit up and did what needed to be done. If they didn't, time waits for no man, fuck them. Okay? So I'm telling y'all, fuck them, okay? Once that man make the right move and go ahead and lock it in, ghost, bye. You owe them shit. See you later. Gotta go. You had plenty of time. You had plenty of time to make a move, honey. You know, how dare you play with a wife? You know, men who are in the market for wives know that you cannot play with a wife. Is that sunshine? Oh, the sunshine. Hey, son. How you doing, son? So where I put this rubber band, I'm gonna use this to anchor the bobby pin. Hey, son. How you doing? Oh, don't step on that stuff. How you doing, son? Oh, I'm on the phone. Y'all see my baby? Oh, so handsome. Love you. You have a good day, son?
Yeah.
My baby. Whoa. Careful. Sorry. I have a lot of crap over here. Oh, no.
Oh, Mom, can I go to the court at 5:30?
5:30. Oh, I'm doing a live stream at 4 o'clock. What? Can you,
What time we get done with the live stream?
probably like, maybe around that time, like 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
What's today? Want me to take you afterward?
Yeah.
Okay. Go study that permit test so you can drive yourself. All right. So I used that rubber band to anchor in that bobby pin, and now I'm gonna take the rest of this and I'm just going to kind of like take the bobby pin, and the puff probably is going to hide the bobby pin on the side. Yes, y'all, he went to homecoming. So cool. I love it. He did all that good stuff. He went to the game, the homecoming game. Now, why this side longer? This side look way better than the other side. Oh, well. All right, so now we don't got the puff, the swoops there. The swoop is ready. Hoping this stay down. Now, let's go ahead and add the puffs. We got this. Take this out. Ooh. Okay. So we got the drawstring. Do it have combs in it? It do. Right, y'all. So I'm putting one comb on the top and the other comb on the bottom. And now I'm going to take the string, and I believe you just kind of like, hold on. I think you just kind of like wrap. Ooh. This is kind of, hold on. Kind of wrap the string around. I wonder how many times. Do I got to wrap it around? It's still so big. Okay, so imagine you get into a fight and a bitch pull this puff off. Imagine you talk shit to a bitch, get in a fight, and she say, give me that shit, and snatch that shit off your head. Whoa, bitch. I'm gonna have to pin this down a little bit, bitch. So I'm gonna kind of adjust them once I have both the puffs on. Y'all, we about to trust. We're trusting the process, okay? So now I got the second puff. God. All right, let's see. All right, we need to remove this. Okay. All right, y'all. Ooh, child. So I'm putting the top comb in. Oh shit, wait. I done fucked up already. Hold on. This little ass bun. This little bun with this big ass puff on it. I'm so fucking weak, girl. Why did I put this big ass puff? On this little ass bun. Oh, wait, I think it's gonna be cute though. Hold on, y'all. Trust the process. Hold on, y'all. This is the definition of trust the process right now. Just hold on, y'all. Hold the fuck on, okay? Okay, hold on now. This might give a little. These little $13 puffs. Hold on. Wait a second. No. Y'all can't hear me? Oh, no. Can y'all... Oh, okay. Girl, what the hell just happened? Girl, these puffs must be given. My phone was like, oh, my gosh. Too much of a slave. We must shut down. Because I like the puffs. I feel like I'm ready to go to a 70s party, honey. Okay? I feel like I'm ready to go. Okay, let me put the earrings on. The earrings gonna really set it off. All right, period. What the fuck? Bitch, if I went to the disco, I'll have all the men at the disco, honey. Okay? All right, if I at disco, honey, all the men be wanting to disco with me. That's how it would go. Okay, baby? Because I like it. I wish this swoop would come down a little more, but I don't have a... Girl, I might go to the store and go get the right clip so this swoop can swoop the way I want it to swoop. I want this swoop to come down more. You know what I'm saying? I really want this swoop to swoop. But it's kind of hard to get it to come all the way down. Let me see. Ooh, honey, I feel cute. Let me pull this down a little bit here. I'm just getting them shaped the way I want it shaped. You know, that's the main thing with the fro look. You got to really play with it and shape it. I love this. This was so easy. And my hair is in 2 little buns underneath. Nobody got to know. And it's a youthful look, but to me, it doesn't give 8th grade. Like, I still look like a nice grown woman. I like it, y'all. I'm feeling it. Once I get my outfit on, once I get my outfit and everything on, I think we lit. Shoot. Ooh. They got me fucked up on the low, bitch. I'm pulling Leroy and all them at the disco like this, child. So it worked. It worked, y'all. It worked, y'all. Y'all, honey, it worked. Okay, honey, we was scared for a second. Now, I ain't gonna turn around because, baby, I know my part is crooked in the back. But, bitch, for now, honey, okay? For now, I'm cute. And that's all that anyone needs to know. No one needs to know nothing else. I'm cute. Okay? I'm cute. If I was at the disco, I would take your man and your man. Okay? If I went to disco like this, no one's coming home. Your baby daddy ain't coming home, sweetie. Okay? That's just how it's going to go. I would pull all the men at the disco, and that's on Mary. So I don't give a fuck what nobody say, honey. It's giving disco fabulous. Okay? Ain't nobody man coming home. Period. All right. Okay, so we made it happen. Okay, this is going to get us through the next 2 days. All right? And that's going to be that. I'm loving these ultra black styles, though. Like, low key, I might rock this throughout the weekend because it just, we used to wear our hair like this and seeing it like modern day. And then I thought these puffs was going to look like I had put 2 weave puffs, but the hair looked pretty natural. Like, it doesn't give, oh, she got 2 pieces of weave on her head. Like, it really give, I just got my hair puffed out. So I think it worked. So the baby started kicking. The baby is like, slay, auntie. The baby in there like, slay, auntie, kill him. Y'all know there was always a man named Leroy at that disco. Y'all know it was. So I love it. Yeah. So, is there any more questions about the roster? Because it's really not too complicated. You have to understand why you need it. You have to understand that healthy men don't mind it. And I think once we put the respect on all that, you good. Don't over explain. You don't owe nobody nothing. And the first man that get his shit together and intentionally chooses you, you know, you trust in your instinct, your intuition, you know he gonna be a good man, you know that's when you can cut everyone else off. When he wants to enter an official, men who want to get married don't want to waste their own time and their own money. They don't. Okay? So, you know, if you're setting these standards and he have a problem, he just not ready. Men understand we have different biological clocks. They make fun of us all day, every day if we're not married by the time we're 21 and say we hit the wall. So that subconsciously tell you that they know. They know women can't just wait till they're 40 for them. They understand that. Okay, so in your roster, don't feel bad. You don't own nobody's shit. Don't give nobody nothing. No sex. They cannot come to your house. They cannot know where you live. They don't need to have details where they can hurt you, because any man that's in your roster is a man who is going to eventually get cut off. If you don't marry a woman, that means you're on borrowed time with her. If you don't marry a woman, that means there ain't but a certain amount of time before she will get with someone else. So you don't owe them anything. You don't have to over explain. You don't have to do the most. Okay? It is your job to instill those boundaries and stick to them, period. Okay? And that's on Mary. I'm rooting for everybody. I'm rooting. Because, honey, you got to get about the game. It's too crazy out here these days. I'm sorry. It is just too crazy out here, baby. It's time for everybody to get a man, get the fuck up out the game. The game is terrible, okay? But finding a man that's ready to get married is all about numbers. So you have to get him in and out, okay? When you meet a guy, really by 2-3 phone conversations, you should know what he on. Trust your instinct. A few phone conversations, you should know this man is going to waste your time or a man that's going to actually make it happen. You'll know. Okay? So, I am going to go get set up for the stream. We have a stream coming at 4 o'clock. Me and Danica, I think it's just becoming a lot like trying to, you know, maintain our own channels, maintain a channel together. You know, when we shoot content, we're shooting like 5 videos at a time. And so we decided to change it to where now we'll do a live stream each week. And we'll have like different subjects that we cover. And then we'll be chopping the live stream up into, you know, individual videos. So it'll allow us to get super chats and donations and, you know, build the revenue quicker. It'll be less work for us. So this is our first week, you know, doing a new format. So I think it'll be fun. We'll see. And so I'm going to go get ready for that. And then there's lots of videos coming for the Patreon this week as well. Remember, tomorrow is our big day. Wednesdays are always our big day. You know, we have Get Ready With Me's. We have 6 at 6 live. We have movie night. Like Wednesdays are always great content days, which is great because ain't shit going on Wednesdays. So it's a great like midweek pick me up thing. So movie night tomorrow, 8 o'clock. I'm not quite sure what time the Get Ready With Me will be yet, but we know it's always normally in between 12 and 3. And that's it. No, it's not too late. It's maybe like 4 posts down. I did a status about dropping your video requests. And so I'm starting at the one that has the most likes, which was this subject. So I'm starting at the one with the most likes, and then I'll cover them all down to the one with the least likes. So if y'all see, even if you don't comment a topic, if you see somebody else comment a topic and you like it and you want that topic too, like their comment, because the order of the likes and the interest is where I will do the videos. So that's why I'm doing this one, because this one had you know, some of the most likes on it. So go ahead and go on there and comment what you want or like what you want so that we can get it covered. So I'm about to go throw on some clothes, get ready for the live, and I will see y'all